This is all you. This is your show.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
believe in you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Feel free to give
Crazy.
commentary. I won't talk to you, but like, feel free to talk. Like, I want to hear your thought process on things. If
Oh,
you
interesting.
feel you
Sound
need
like
to.
I'm crazy talking to myself.
Yeah, you're gonna be crazy. And you're also probably gonna interrupt me on accident, but that's fine. Just do your thing. All right, guys. How do we think Patty's gonna do? He told me he played a game off stream where he absolutely popped off using the new methods I taught him, but I do wonder how he'll do here. The robe is the 8th wonder of the world. It was woven by mountainous spiders in Guadalajara. It is one of a kind, never before seen, never before worn by another man. The robe is but a vessel to channel my power. It was never the source of my strength. After all, the Republic is not a place, it's a people. Genius.
Thank you, Alex. He is doing a whole lot of yapping.
Are you reading chat? Walk in.
No, I am.
My god, this guy's reading my chat. I'm going to actually lock in right now. I'm gonna lock in. Gonna put down my clipboard shirt. Let's begin. He warded the opposite end of his jungle. Very good.
Nice
Very good lesson. So we have mid covering the Raptors, and he's covering his own jungle, so he should have full information on what Silas is up to. But the best part about it is, like, Silas is already a pretty weak jungler, so honestly, like, it would be very surprising if Patty loses jungle here. Now, will he lose the game? I mean, you could always have 3 losing lanes, but
Alright.
better brother loses or worse brother wins. I don't know.
Interesting first minute and a half before I get to my clear.
Yeah, so this is a classic. There's been 4 deaths before Patty was able to clear his 3rd jungle camp. A lot of people will look you in the eyes and say jungle's the most OP role, but how come no jungler has done anything and yet 4 people have died? It begs the question. I like it. There's a little bit of an optimization he can do in his clear, but ultimately this is fun. What I would do here is I would look to probably counter the Silas gank because Nautilus is being aggressive.
Live
Okay.
one to tell the tale.
Oh my god, he said the thing. I was gonna say that. You leave one to tell the tale. That is so real. Okay, this is a valid back. Oh god. Ooh,
That was close.
honestly, that's aura. Oh, I forgot to teach him, you want to prioritize longswords over recurve bow. But what I want him to do here is I want him to go straight to top scuttle because he knows that Silas just checked bot scuttle with Yasuo. So top scuttle is up and then he can get double scuttle this way with item advantage and then go to re-clear his camps. Potentially even look mid. He might look mid first, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with this.
And
Yeah. He can fight this. He can fight this. Oh my god, I'm so proud of him. This is well played. He's gonna flash after the Silas. He doesn't even need to. Oh,
I missed.
that's okay. He got it. Job done. Then he goes top scuttle and then starts clearing his camps. Oh my god, I'm actually so proud. I'm actually so proud.
Oh, no way.
Anyway, let me log in on this game. Honestly, this game state is going super well because his Smolder is winning early. Patty's hyping up his team. But honestly, so far, Patty has made no incorrect decisions. I am actually very proud of how he's doing so far.
You got me into playing Viego, and
What?
honestly, he's hella fun. But can you put me on some key tips?
Interesting.
Like
Silas took
sometimes
his
in team
drugs.
fights, they
Okay.
just hard focus me, and I get deleted instantly. You know what I mean.
I do. What you do is you need to be more patient. You're probably dashing into them and then just getting CC'd and killed. Viego is an assassin. You want your teammates to either go in first or you want the enemy team to engage and then you just go in on a low HP target. Okay. He has no camps spawned yet. He knows Crab is spawning. Oh, I respect that. I respect that. It was a good look. Oh, he's moving into the red. This is a great idea. He has Prio. He knows he can fight the Silas. He smites him. He can kill Silas here. There's literally no way for Silas to live. Yep. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Patty's doing really well this game. Like, he has genuinely made 0 mistakes. Like, he is playing this exactly as needed. So he knows that Yorick is chasing him. Let's see how he gets out. Mid could collapse as well. Don't go for the red. Oh my god, he's going for the red.
This is probably stupid, but I'm doing it anyway.
I admire the self-awareness. Even if he gets
Patty
it,
being greedy, Patty being greedy.
yeah. Even if he gets it, it's you shouldn't do this. I mean, it works out, but
He
like,
successfully was greedy.
yeah. Just because something works out doesn't mean it was the correct play. That's okay though. I'm glad it did work out. That's Patty's first mistake. It's like, that's the type of greed you see in the Bible. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm a greedy man, but okay. Yone dies, but Just gotta be patient. You got this. Just don't choke. Nice. Let's see what he does. He's gonna take a reset.
Well, luckily I don't get a second check for the mechanics thing.
That's true. I can't take another check off his name. Okay. It's looking mid. It's good to look mid here instead of finishing the full clear because he has bard roaming. He also said get off my dick and Patty said nah. Okay. I am actually so down for this fight as well. Patty's really strong. Nice. Beautiful. Do dragon. Yep. Do dragon instead of Krugs. Do dragon instead of Krugs because he got the pick. Yeah, I mean, he honestly, like, understands the concept really well. So, what I would do here is I would take the Krugs and then back because you want to get them sequenced. I'd probably take Crab first, but if he takes Krugs here, backs and goes and plays for Grubs, I will be very happy. Nope. Don't go bot. Don't go bot, Patty. Don't go bot! Don't let him leave, Murph! Okay. I think I'm about to be so proud. Does he go for Grubs here? I mean, the Udyr's calling for it, but... Oh, okay, he's pinging his pathing. I like that. He's gonna look to sequence his top camps and then play for the Grubs.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful. I mean, the game just looks so easy when you're playing properly. Not bad. Nice. But it is not necessary.
I try to see that, but I like to say I saved them.
The fadeaway. And he gets Crab.
I really hope after this, you say this is one of those games where breaking the sequence was worth it.
It was. I think he...
If not, then I gotta prepare my ass.
Oh. I mean, it might just tell me he messed up the sequence just to give him the belt. But, anyway. Point is, he actually has made a lot of really good decisions here, unironically.
Up a lot of CS.
Yep. He's up a lot of CS. He's moving around the map super well. I mean, he can look for blue here. He can either look for the mid gank or he can look for blue. I would say look for blue because he also is under tower. It's a bit risky. He doesn't do either. He just waits around and then goes for dragon. That is something I'll bring up. But see, yeah, like it ends up actually mattering because that he didn't play aggressive because if he like went into their jungle, then he might have been able to like cut off the play of them rotating down.
What are you doing?
Got the kill. Ooh. Okay. Honestly, a pretty big mistake, but that is okay. It is recoverable. This is good. I'm glad that the game is not going to be easy. The game was very smooth. Everything was going perfectly according to plan. And now, chaos has been introduced. So let's see how Patty handles it. I'm actually very curious. This is something that is going to happen all the time. Games are never going to be 100% smooth. Now he also is fed out of his mind. He got multiple shutdowns. What do we do? Now he's getting choked out of his jungle. I mean, he can fight. Ooh. The game is just completely falling apart, hasn't it?
Was a mistake.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Everyone else is now caught up.
The game did get thrown. But it is also winnable. Very good. Okay, so Patty, he's a little dizzy. He's a little lost right now. So he can't go for Yasuo. Okay, got the blue. That's nice. Where are we going, Patty? Where are we going? We're going back and forth. This is honestly fine to move to do this. 1v1 Rost or Viego, both full build at their best. If Viego can get a full stun on Rost out of a bush, then Viego probably wins. So what Patty should be doing is he should be pinging Dragon, setting up that Dragon is the intention here, and playing around it. Because even though they did lose a bit of their lead, they still can fight. Patty is strong. Okay, well, Dragon is no longer on the menu. You know what? Honestly, I would never have gone for that, but I respect that it worked out. Patty definitely got a little bit lost in the sauce, but that's okay. I will go over it for him. It's winnable, though. It is winnable. You've got a smolder. Not sure what the smolder is doing, but take it all. Take the cannon as well. Mm-hmm. Good job, Patty. That's biblical level greed that I can be on board with. This is a big pick because this is right on Baron. I would ping the Baron. Yep. Yep. Well, Patty's not pinging it. It doesn't seem like Patty knows that Baron is possible here. Oh, he doesn't want to do it. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. You definitely do Baron there because...
Jesus Christ, people.
You do Baron there because you have the entire team there, so it's 5v3 unless Yorick TPs. And then if Yorick TPs, then you can just play for the fight in turn. They don't have their engager. Good stun. Nice. He can play this. I don't know what his Yasuo mechanics are like. I guess we'll find out.
Damn it.
Okay. Slight mechanical issue there, but that's fine. How's my day? Better now. Patty! Finish your LDR! Patty, no! What are you doing with your items, Patty? It's like I could just unmute and tell him to finish his LDR, but I can't, bro. I can't. I have to let him make this mistake. Oh. A little lag. It's fine, you can kill the Nautilus for the possession. Oh, she DC'd? Alright, acceptable.
Okay, these fights are a little bit interesting because I feel like I'm lagging a bit.
Oh, maybe he is lagging unironically, but we'll play it to Patty. He played it well. Honestly, there is something that he's pretty consistently doing, which is opening up with his W and then queuing before he gets his
Oh my god,
off.
did I really do that? I really built Chuba before fucking...
He just realized.
I'm falling apart.
No, Patty, don't fall apart. It's actually okay to not go to Krugs here. You can go straight to top scuttle, especially since your top camps are sequencing. But now he's going up Krugs here, which is the mistake. Boy. Oh boy. Anything else is dead. Beautiful. Honestly, like, I'm running to save the day here. Like, I'm cracking the earth here before I crack someone in chat. I'm joking. It's fine. He doesn't go for it. He backs for his LDR. It's fine. It's safe. Like, yeah. He could have been top there. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
You can kill Silas. Oh, okay. He got a possession. That's fine. Nice. All right. Acceptable. Oh, he can ascend. Patty, do it. Do it in their base.
Oh shit.
Okay. Full stun out of it. Good timing. Patty, good timing. Ping the Baron, ping the Baron, ping the Baron. Okay. Why isn't Patty ascending? Patty, do it! Please! Chat, be honest, do I unmute to tell him to ascend, or do you think he'll do it on his own?
This is gonna be a banger.
He needs to complete boots. Punish him for not ascending. Patty, ascend! Ascend, Patty!
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oops. I'm so focused on sequencing.
I know, but
Oh
you
my
need an
God,
ore
Bob.
farm. Is Silas like tanky? I mean, I wish he pressed tab more so I could see his items, but...
Okay. Dylan probably would have went for that Kai'Sa there.
The Govy? as much as I admire and appreciate the glaze, he does... Oh, damn.
Small gets him though.
He did go for the Kaisa there, but he shouldn't have. Like, the thing is like, it's very hard to just dive face first straight up onto the backliner. If you want to go for an ADC in that situation, you need to find a flank, but I'm not playing. I am reviewing and watching somebody, or I'm watching Patty play, and then I will give him my advice after. And Nautilus is too far up. Nautilus is free possession. Go Nautilus. I would not have ulted him because he was dead for free, but Ooh, I like it. This is very ambitious, but I admire it. It seems like Patty... It seems like Patty has an ability spam issue. He usually gets off one ability and then just, like, spams the others, even with his own abilities, which is just a mechanics issue. What matters is that he's making better decisions. Now, he's going for Krugs right now with Baron up. I would not do the Krugs here. He's also full build. Like, he can improve his build here by selling his boots and collector to get Phantom Dancer IE, but ultimately, it's not worth being at Krugs right now.
Yeah, it should be with team.
Okay, but it's not that bad, Lunar. You usually get tier 2 boots after...
Never mind, they got it.
Fourth or third. Nice.
Night.
Ooh!
Yeah!
Damn! He said good night!
Let's shine the mastery. Take over the body.
Oh my god, the aura
I did
farming
nothing that
demon.
fight, but I took the credit.
He's just like me for real.
Like a actual Dylan main. Elekktro.
Chill with the glaze for me, boy. Chill with the glaze.
Alright, definitely not a perfect game, but did win. So.
Bullseye. Alright, Patty, GG. This was actually
GG's for like a little bit.
Yeah, this was actually a great game to learn from here, so.
Perfect.
So, well played. First off, the aura farming at the end there, fantastic work. So there's a few things that I want to get into in this game. A few elements. First, I want to talk about what you did good in the beginning of the game, which was a lot, actually. You played the early game very well. I want to talk about where things started going wrong, why they started going wrong, and then what you did after. You definitely did fall apart a little bit for a period of time. And then...
100%, yeah. And
then there's some team fighting things that I want you to be aware of that are more like individual mechanical things that you need to look at, but Boone, it's fine. Everyone's trying to learn, so they're asking questions. Let me share my screen. Let's get on into it. So, early game, honestly, you played very, very well. So you cleared down, which is good. Bot lane's not particularly gankable, but it's not bad. So in this lane state here, where they're pushed up like this, you know that Sylas is pathing bot, so you can make a reasonable assumption that, like, because your bot lane's pushed up, Sylas is gonna want to gank. So, like, just looking to hover this is good, but also, like, you have Prio. Your Bard's moving up with you here. You know that, he's got first move. And also, if you understand the matchup, you know that you beat Sylas here, 1v1. But this is good. You decide to take a reset, which is good. I like that you ping them off, or missing pinged it. All good. All great so far, great decision making. Walking straight to Crab here is exactly what I would have wanted you to do. And then you see Sylas, you know you can fight him. Very good. Yeah, works out. You go for a top scuttle, also very good. I mean, there's a lot of things you did right. I think most of it is stuff that you probably already know. You did make a mistake here going for red. Even though you ended up getting it, it's just not worth it.
Right.
So this is good to commit on. We see Yorick, you see Yasuo. So, like, you know you're just in a 1v1 with Sylas. I was very happy with this. You did super well. Going for Krugs here is also fine because you have the possession. And you can just get it very safely. Yorick comes to stop you. You just leave. Perfectly fine. Now, he walks away, but he could very just as easily see reds up and come back and check. Also, we don't see Yasuo on the map. Like, he is recalling here, but, like, he just as easily could be coming to you right now. This is the type, I'm all about being greedy, like, and everything like that, but this is just like too greedy. Like, it's just not, it's just not worth it. Usually just like getting one camp and leaving is good unless you have full confirmation no one's coming. But besides that, honestly, very clean start to the game. Let's get to the dragon where it all went wrong, okay? So, approaching this fight, there are a few things to consider. You have a few options. The options are you can look to try to gank mid, which is kind of risky because Yasuo's full health standing under his turret. Or you have Bard moving, and you also have vision in their jungle. So what I think you should do here is you should move into their jungle with your support so that, like, if you, like, you'll also get a lot of information. So you just kind of like wasting your time here while dragon's spawning. You're just sitting here.
Yep.
If you move into their jungle, you would see Yorick walking down potentially. You could potentially, like, you don't know where Silas is, but he may try to take his blue before dragon. You could get a pick on him. And then worst case is the entire enemy team walks through the jungle and then you can just leave. Right, like, it's a low commitment play. Sitting here mid, like, the wave's already pushed. You're probably not going to dive the Yasuo. It's just better to just, like, look to move into the enemy jungle when you know your teammates are with you. But the issue is that because I mean, he gets caught like an idiot, which is his fault. But the issue is, like, if you had moved into the jungle, then Yasuo could have met up with you, or Yone could have met up with you, or you could have just been in, like, a more favorable position to leave. This is just where the sequence of things get screwed over. So now you have to just give it up because you know their top laner's here. They definitely do a bit of trolling, but I would just be yeah, you spam, you ping, you did your job, but Smolder dies. You gotta just get out of here. Like, I respect the play, but ultimately you have to play that to its perfection for it to be worth anything. That's okay. It's like a very small thing and not 100% your fault because Yone got caught. But what happens after is where it really goes wrong, okay? Is the falling out of sequence here. So Udyr gets caught top. And you know that you see Nautilus here. So it's like pretty hard for you to really go into your jungle. And so now you're entering homeless territory a little bit. Instead of helping Bard here, I would have just gone and cleared your Gromp. It's like, it's kind of like a feels bad in this situation because it's like your Bard gets caught, you want to help him, but you also don't really feel safe in your jungle. But the thing is like, you see the enemy team here, right? Like, you know where they are. You can easily just run up to your Gromp, take your Gromp. If they move to you, you can just go under tower and, like, recall. But, like, in this situation, like, Kai'Sa and Yasuo are right there. It's just you and your Bard. Literally no one else is around to help you. All you're doing here is just, like, inting and then losing your camps by trying to help. So, like, you have to kind of get used to making these decisions, but it's kind of like the snowball effect of, like, you're strong, maybe, like, things are falling apart, maybe you can just, like, have a big play, but you both end up dying, and then you end up losing your jungle camps, and now you're really homeless, which sucks. The main thing is, like, you're not always going to have like, the early game was super clean, super flawless, no mistakes, but then something will usually always go wrong, and then you have to, like, it's like a priority list of things. Like, okay, I want to play for dragon. Okay, so one of my teammates gets caught, now dragon's theirs. What's the next thing I can do? The next thing you can do is secure your camps. Maybe invade them on their camps. Get top, like, opposite end scuttle if it's there. Like, those are, like, things that you can do. This is a tricky situation where, like, you know your camps aren't up, and you know your team is, like, trying to make this play. So, like, you're kind of just, like, walking around getting cardio in. When in reality, like, there is actually things you can do. Like, you can check bot scuttle here. You know your team just got a pick. They're pushed up in a position where they could potentially move into the jungle. Like, even though certain things have just gone wrong, you do actually have the current, like, map position to, like, still be aggressive. So I don't know if his camps are up. You can definitely, like, check them. You do move down to Crab here, which is good. I don't think you look to invade, though, which you potentially could, because, I mean, like, your Bard's moving with you. Oh, you do? Okay, never mind. This is a good play. You do the right thing here, and then you just get out, which is good. Okay, so never mind about that. But this is the correct play either way. Like, even if things are starting to fall out of sequence, understanding like your map position is good. Now here is just like an issue of just like not being decisive. You're like, oh yeah, Udyr's fighting, but I want to take my camps, and you're just kind of like walking back and forth before you make the decision to do your camps. You just need to like. You need to make the decisions in your head. Like, I'm going to clear my camps here, and I'm going to, like, recall, for example. And, like, the reason you're making that decision is because, like, you know you want to, like, maybe get on the map for Herald, or because your top camps are spawning in 30 seconds and you want to reset before taking them. Like, don't let certain things, like, pull you out of your game plan, if that makes sense. I don't hate going bot here. I don't hate going bot here because your camps aren't spawned yet. But that's fine. You take the reset. You're definitely getting better at that. But by going bot, you lose some of your top camps. So it's just like, it's a trade. It happens. Like, good junglers will trade against you. Okay, so here I would not go for this. I understand like the idea of it. I would personally not go for this play ever, because it's just way too easy for the enemy team to collapse on you. Like, they're just right there, and it's not like you're so fed that you can just like one tap her. Like, she has her ult at the very least. You don't know whether she has her sums or not. And yeah, I mean, you end up like, she ends up like flashing into your ult basically, but like, it's against any better Kai'Sa, like, you just don't kill her and you just die. And also Dragon's up. Now, you probably weren't going to be able to do Dragon anyway because Bard got caught, but now it's just, like, super free. Like, honestly, what they could have done, they should have just done Baron here. There's just no reason to go for that play. I think that's something that a lot of people get stuck in on Viego, is, like, going for hero plays when you don't need to. Because, like, there are worlds where you go for that Kai'Sa, kill her, and then just, like, kill everyone. Like, you've played those games before. But, like, there's just no reason to, like, panic, basically. You just don't need to. Oh, yeah, here. So, why didn't you... So, you kill Nautilus. Why didn't you ping for Baron?
I didn't know where the Silas was, and I know the Yasuo, granted, he had a shit ton of deaths, but he was also strong. Baron
doesn't always have to be an objective you start with the full intention of finishing it. What you know is this. You know that it's a 4v5. Your entire team is here, and Smolder is mid with Yasuo. So at the very least, it'll be a 5v3 in the beginning because you see Yorick's bot. If you start Baron here and Yorick TPs, you can either play to turn or get off and just get his TP. Now, like, obviously, it can be, like, tricky to, like, coordinate that kind of play in solo queue, but it's 100% good to just rip Baron right here. They don't have their engager, so it's hard for them to fight. Yorick has to TP if they want to fight, and also, like, you can just, you know, look to play the fight and peel off. So, like, what I would do is I would start Baron, like, spam ping Baron. If it looks like the fight's bad, you can just ping everyone off of it, or you can just, like, ping on my way onto, like, Yasuo or Silas. It's just, like, there's lots of ways to play Baron, but, like, usually if someone gets caught right at Baron and your entire team's there, it's, like, 95% of the time the right call to just start Baron, because it's, like, it's just in your favor. But that is okay that you didn't. It's just, like, a little bit of a macro decision, and then they get Baron. So it honestly did have some, like, pretty dire consequences, all things considered. I probably would have checked the Baron a little bit more. Like, you could have used your miss to, like, run here and, like, see their HPs and, like, potentially do something. I know you get hit by the Kai'Sa W, but if you just, like, ran straight here, you could have checked. And honestly, like, it would have required perfect play, but you could have killed the Yasuo here and killed everyone, most likely. But that's okay. That's okay. That's just like a limit testing thing. Something I do notice that you do is you will open up with W, and then you will Q before you get your W auto off. I don't know if you're kind of just like spamming a little bit too hard, but make sure you're being patient with your abilities, because like if you open up with your Q auto then W auto, it's like it's a lot faster. But if you open up with your W, you need like you need to make sure you're not canceling your auto with your Q. Just like try to be aware that that's like something that you like do periodically. Just make sure you're getting your. It's just a lot of wasted damage if you don't. But okay. Would I have gone for the Kaisa? Maybe, but what you're doing right here is probably the biggest mistake that like Viego players make. You are with your team fighting them straight up like 4v4 right here. This is not the position you ever want to be in. The reason it's bad is because the only way that you can get to Kaisa, who is currently low, is to run through the enemy team, dash past them, and ult, which is what you attempt to do, right? So you go for her, they jump on you, you get CC'd up, and you die. And you do try to kill, but imagine this situation, okay? You're fighting them like this. You run up here around the vision, throw your E on this wall, you're behind Kaisa, you one-shot her. And then you have the free possession to play. So like it should be your job anytime you see yourself in a situation where you are like two teams like right in front of each other, you're like basically playing backline Viego, just like posturing like a Mexican standoff. Your goal should be to try to find a flank angle. Now like I know you might be worried, like, it takes time to find the flank, your team might get caught, but, like, you literally just you cannot play from this position. Like, you tried, and, like, you know, maybe there's a world where, like, you do make a slight mechanical mistake here where you, WQ and then ult, where if you just, like, maybe W ulted for the dash, you would have, like, hit her there, but, like, that's just not the way that you want to play fights. You 100% need to be looking for a flank angle here, especially knowing their backliner is low. Like I actually have a clip of my own that I'm gonna show you real quick. Like the way this is played mechanically is not particularly relevant, but just like this is the game state. Okay, so we have Inhib getting pushed up mid. The enemy team is pretty strong, and I see Irelia is getting caught. And instead of just like dashing into the graves there, or like whatever, like or dashing into the Mordekaiser, I decide to play it slow. Like you might have like tried to be the hero. Sometimes I would be and just like dash into Mord and try to kill him. But what I do instead is I just get all the way behind them, and like they see me. But here's the value of Viego's Mist right here, okay? They know I'm behind them, but they don't know where. And now my team is approaching them up here in the top right, so they do not actually know what's going on here. They are pretty pinched, and what ends up happening is Melio takes some damage, is forced to run back, and obviously Melio's going to flash away from the people hitting him, but you know what they forgot? Because I'm invisible, there's Mist right there. So, kill Melio, and then I'm able to use that possession to win the fight, and it's like a game-winning fight. But it's mostly all just because I looked for the flank. The flank angles are just so important because like people think that Viego's Mist is weaker than other invisibilities because they can like see you there, like they can see the mist, but it also can be like double as good as normal invisibility because it's like, where am I? I could be anywhere. I could be anywhere in this mist. They have absolutely like no idea. And like if you did that with the Kaisa in this one fight, you might have been able to actually like kill her a lot more easily and kind of have like a similar type of play.
Right.
Hopefully that like kind of makes sense on like why you want to like look for flanks and stuff. But Viego's an assassin. Like you're not a frontliner. If you find yourself like dashing into the enemy team like straight up, it only works if you're like really fed and it's like a guaranteed play. It's pretty rare that like you're gonna have like a really good team fight doing that. So the rest of the game, pretty easy. I mean, your team wins wins a big fight. So that's the main thing I wanted to go over is like how to actually like approach those fights. But